What else do we need to talk about right about now, Sean?
We need to talk about the Calgary model. So, and this was brought up to the Liberal government back before the BSL was brought in. So the Calgary model is based on owner responsibility. There's no breed-specific legislation. There's there's licensing, 95% compliance, and there's no, like I said, there's no breed-specific part of it. And they have the lowest bite stats, not just in Canada, but of North America.
Basically, there's 4 principles for responsible ownership, and I think this is probably what we really need to go back to, and this is why the Calgary model works so well. In Ontario, the responsibility, I believe, is being put on the breed and not the owner. And with the Calgary model, if we can get that up and running in Ontario, possibly we can have a better spay and neuter for the pets, provide training and care and medical attention. It allows the pets to become less of a nuisance, less of a threat. And then 2, they can have probably a license to provide permanent identification for your pets as well with this. But the thing again with this is the onus is now becoming, with the Calgary model, on the owner, not the pet, the breed itself.
Something else you should know about the Calgary model is it is self-sustaining. They have 95% compliance of licensing and tagging, which pays for all of their animal control. Here in Ontario, we're spending millions of dollars and it's not working. They've actually talked about eliminating our tagging system because it costs them money to actually do this. Meanwhile, Calgary, with their compliance rates, it pays for everything. So millions of dollars is costing you and I, and in Calgary they're doing it for free. So it makes no sense.
The thing we want to mention now is the website, because I think everybody needs to take a trip to the website. So you're going to go stopk9profiling.com. Again, stop K9, and it'll be K and then number 9, profiling.com.
We also, right now, we're in the middle of a pet food drive. We're trying to collect food for people who, are on hard times. And there's some homeless people who don't have a lot, and they have their pets. So if you see one of our bins out at your pet food store, we'd really appreciate you donating. All the food goes to the food banks and is handed out to needy people who are needy. If you go to our website, you'll find links to our Twitter page, our Facebook pages, I believe to Sherry DeNovo's page, who is a great supporter of ours. We do have a lot of events coming up. We have bidding for bullies. We're doing a showing of a show called Beyond the Myth. We're just waiting to get that firmed up. And like I said, we have rallies. We need as many people. If there's 3 or 4 people standing on a street corner, the government is not going to pay attention. If we have people getting angry about the fact that they're targeting our dogs and contravening our Charter of Rights, they're going to start paying attention. So.
And you've got a lot of breeders and trainers and behaviorists and even some famous trainers behind you as well.
Well, Cesar Millan, exactly. You know that he wasn't able to bring Junior in when he did his world tour there a little while ago. And there's a lot of famous people, that have or had dogs. Helen Keller had a pit bull. Teddy Roosevelt had a pit bull. There's even now Jon Stewart, Michael J. Fox. These aren't. We have this myth that all pit bull owners are drug dealing thugs that wear chains, and it's just not the case.
Sean, we've got a couple of minutes left before we have to go. Is there anything you want to wrap up with?
Oh, I'd just like to speak for a moment. I hope everybody goes on our web page. There's a lot of information there. And also, if anybody out there would like to join any of the dog walks, whether the Pity Co-op walks or the Mutt Marches that are coming up in Cambridge and Toronto, no matter what breed you have, I wish you would come out with your dogs and maybe come and meet some of us. And Zeldanista has her own Facebook page where you can look up her Facebook and her pictures and what she does in Toronto. She does promotion for Stop Canine Profiling, and she gets the public to learn what these dogs are really about. Some people come up, they want to pet her, have their pictures taken with her, and they actually get to see these dogs face to face, because we don't see very many of them out in the street anymore.
And I gotta say, Zelda's got a great temperament, great personality. As I mentioned before, the dog's rubbing up against me right now with just beautiful love in her eyes and just a great temperament.
Yeah, I think that's, Lynn touched on it, go to our Facebook pages, our website, Sherry Genova has told us over and over again that that is exactly what we need to keep doing. 143,000 emails, you have to start paying attention. By the time the election comes in October 6th, we want to have well over 200,000 letters sent. I don't think the government can state that nobody cares about this issue if they have 200,000 letters, emails in their inbox. The Liberals are concerned now about how much chocolate milk your children can drink, having cell phones in the classroom while they're having sex education, and what type of dogs you have. I mean, if this is the kind of government you want, running your province, I just don't understand that. They're telling you what kind of dogs you can own, and if they don't like the dog that you choose to own, they're going to kill them.
I want to thank you for being here today. I can't thank you enough. I thought it was terrific, all the information that you brought across, Sean.
Again, thanks Dave, thanks everybody at Brock here. We appreciate it. I hope you wear your shirt proudly. I hope it fits. I'm sure it will. You told me double XL, so we lucked. We got it.
Sean, Uncle Dave, that's what you call me. I'm going to wear the shirt, and I'm going to wear it when I teach my dog training classes. And it says stopcanineprofiling.com, and it's got a picture of your beautiful dog on there. I'm going to wear it proudly.
Thanks so much.
I want to thank the listeners for being such an obedient audience and focusing. Everyone had great attention on the show. I could tell, I could just feel the vibe. And thanks again, members of the stopprofiling.com. Go to that website, I'll say it again, stopcanineprofiling.com. Thanks guys for coming on the show.
Thanks again, Dave.
And I want to remind all the listeners that the Dog Talk radio show is here every Friday all year round from 1 p.m. till 1:30 live on air. And the thing you need to know is this is the only radio talk show in the entire Niagara region that is completely dedicated to dogs. And every week we get hundreds and hundreds of emails from people all over the planet telling us how much they enjoy listening to the vast array of topics that we present. If you have any question for me in regarding to your dog's behavior, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I'll give you some free advice. It's k9mcmahon@aol.com. And thanks so much for being here, and we look forward to talking to you next week. Okay, give your dog a big hug. Take care. Bye. Peace.